Every time autumn comes, these hail-sized fruits, it will be like rain from the very top of the oak tree. For smaller animals, this is a bad season because they were careless. It is possible to be bound to buy Xiangguo, but for the little squirrels who live here, it's a harvest season because can he survive the cold winter smoothly? It all depends on these consequences. Follow the direction in which Xiangguo fell. The little squirrel started today's collection. At this time, he is far from his goal of hoarding this year. 100 more. Before depositing in the granary, every fruit will be strictly screened by the little squirrel. Only the results that pass the inspection will be included in the bag by the little squirrel. Don't look at the little squirrel's mouth. They have a pouch on the back of their cheeks. If you find the right location, his little mouth, you can easily stuff 3 to 5 fragrant fruits when the mouth really can't fit. The little squirrel will go home first. Save the minister who has passed the inspection. This is the cave he dug ahead of time. To ensure the safety of the granary, little squirrels sometimes dig their nests to a depth of 10 meters. Because of these consequences is the key to making sure they get through the winter. So they want to secure their granary. Foolproof. So far, this little squirrel is doing pretty well. If nothing else happens, he can survive this winter safely. But by convention, if there is no accident, there must be an accident. Although the little squirrel has guarded the field, but this time he was targeted by his peers. The little squirrel just left on the front foot. The thief slipped into his storeroom with his hind feet. For this thief, easy food. It is definitely more fragrant than the medicine you put away with effort. So he picked up someone else's fruit. Start stuffing in your mouth. Although this kind of theft seems shameful, but in their world, this kind of thing happens often. Maybe the thief's house in front of you, it has been stolen by others before. The little squirrel on the other side is still trying to survive the winter. Hard work to collect phase fruits. And the thieves here are gone. Took care of his granary several times. In the midst of repeated thefts, the little squirrel's winter food is about to bottom out. If this continues, I'm afraid the little squirrel will have a hard time surviving this winter. At this moment, after collecting the last little, started to rush home happily. He thought to himself that he would definitely have a good year this time. And I went home. The fruits he painstakingly collected, there's not much left. Looking at the scene in front of you, he thought he had gone through the wrong door. However, at this moment, addicted thieves come back again. This time, I directly bumped into the owner. And as you can imagine, this is going to be a hair trigger. Although the little squirrel defeated the thief, but there was no food. He will have a hard time surviving the coming winter. In order to survive, the little squirrel had to work overtime to collect the fruits again. However, the forest at night is extremely dangerous. The #1 natural enemy of the little squirrel. Seals are at night activities. I'm not looking for 2 yet. The little squirrel was revoked and targeted. Just as the little squirrel was unmoved, Daozi suddenly launched an attack from behind. The little squirrel at this time does not know. You are in danger? He didn't realize until Daozi flew in front of him. This emergency directly scared the little squirrel. Rolling and crawling, he ran back home. After this incident, the little squirrel is afraid to work overtime. The next day, the little squirrel was still searching for food, and he looked for it, accidentally found the thief's doorstep. Finally, with his unremitting efforts, the little squirrel had a good year as he wished.